Welcome back to another video, guys. In today's video, I'm breaking down two trades that I took on IWM. Today, I traded options. Both of these were call options, 0 DTE, and they moved like extremely slow, bro. Price action today was absolutely terrible. I'm gonna break down exactly what went wrong on the first trade and then what went right on the second trade. And both of these just took a lot of patience. So going into the day on IWM, if you look at my chart right here, I'm just going to go to the 5-minute just so you guys can kind of see more of what's happening. So we're trending up in the pre-market. We hit our level of 209.74, just previous resistance, as you can see over here. And we started chopping, and then we made a move back to the downside. So my initial idea is, okay, we're going to take out these lows right here, and then we came into this support area right here as well. So I missed that trade because it was before news. Unfortunately, I didn't want to take it because it was before news. So if we zoom in here, I'll show you exactly what I was looking at. This area, literally exactly where it bounced, was exactly where the lows were, right here, and then this previous like consolidation. So it literally came right into support, basically. So that was unfortunate that I missed that first trade because I could have easily hopped down, and I'll show you guys what I was looking at on the 1-minute time frame. If we look at the 1 minute, we had the higher time frame area of support and liquidity, literally at the same area. We came down, we bounced here, we held above the EMAs in the 1 minute, right? And then we pulled back. So first of all, we came down, we bounced here, and then I'll show you exactly what I was looking at, which was this 1 minute fair value gap right there. That 1 minute fair value gap. Price closed above. There's also like somewhat this little tiny, I'm not going to count that. We closed above this 1 minute fair value gap, made a nice move to the upside, right? Super quick move, leaving orders behind. Price pulled back, filled in those orders. And then on top of that, it didn't only fill in those, like pull back just to fill in those orders, but if we go to the 2 minute time frame, I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. This computer won't keep up. So, not the computer. Thinkorswim is just kind of slow. But, okay. So if we do all that, right, we had the pump up, we had the pull back. And then if you look at it here, there's that tiny little 2 minute fair value gap right there that we pull back into, find support, right? Bullish 2 minute candle straight off of that, Rip City to the upside. I literally watched that happen in front of me, but I didn't want to take it because news was... Like, that would have been like 20 minutes out from news, and I didn't want to take it because it was before news, so I thought we would just probably chop before news. But news flash, we chopped after the news came out. So I waited for that move. That move did its thing. And then next thing I knew, we pulled back here, right? And then we found a higher support. And then we pushed up again. I decided to enter this trade based off of this 2 minute fair value gap right here. If we look at this 2 minute fair value gap right in there, drag it over. But not only that, we didn't like necessarily fully respect that. The main thing was this 2 minute order block right here. Boom. Price respected that perfectly. And then we started pushing up. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to try this. Because this candle was bullish at one time. I was like, I said, stops below here. Boom. Started moving up. Right? I wanted to see this high, or I wanted to see this fair value gap get taken right here. All we did was curl over to the downside, and then I lost 30 bucks. I think it was $33. And then after that, right, I got out, and then as soon as I got out, right, freaking hit the low, took the liquidity, and then started ripping to the upside. So I was like, all right, let me try this one more time. I'm going to set stops very tight here. So I took this trade. Once we reclaimed EMAs, closed above this 2 minute fair value gap right here, reclaim EMAs, started bouncing off the EMAs. I entered on this candle right here, set stops, right here, right below this candle. So let me mark this out so you guys can see. This was my stop. Boom. We're just going to change colors of this. If I can change the color, bro, what the heck is wrong with this? All right, we're going to change it to red because that's our stop loss. So that was our stop loss on the trade. Price started pushing up. I'm like, all right, bet. We're finally going to go up. We're going to take this high, right? We pull back one more time. Doesn't stop us out. Perfect. I was down here. I was down about $20. It's not too bad. It was only 2 contracts. So I sized down. The first one was 3 contracts. And then we started pushing up, had some consolidation around this previous area. So I'm watching the EMAs closely to make sure that this price is getting supported by EMAs. Get supported, rip off the EMAs, pull back a little bit. Up here, I was literally up back at break even. I was like, screw it, I'm selling out right here. And then obviously, why not, right? As soon as I sell out, it just rips up to my original target. But I was literally sitting in this thing from 10:54 to 12. So a literal hour, bro. Oh my gosh, price was, screw that. That was, like, quite frankly, the most frustrating process. I'm sitting here, it's not breaking my thing. Like, my trade idea is correct, but I'm literally sitting at my desk, literally doing nothing, just waiting for this to go in my favor or hit my stop loss. So, with that being said, those are 2 trades I took on IWM, both calls. 1 loser, 1 winner. Literally break even on the day. Yeah, it was pretty trash. I just, like, wasted 2.5 hours sitting here. But hopefully you guys learned something from this video and can apply it to your own trading. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.